People should not be in relationships just for fleeting pleasures, worldly desires, or shallow indulgences. Look at the relationships around you. Really. Every single one of them. From your work to your gym, maybe your martial arts class or your school. Look at them. Are they truly fulfilled and happy and contented? Or just less lonely and trying to have some fun, so to speak, with the other person? Degeneracy just grows. And not by small bits, by a lot every single day. From video games to porn to junk food to hookups, because this is the topic. It just grows more and more every single day. But for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So for these shallow relationships that we talk about, there is also a better side. The better relationships that you should strive for with your partner, with your friends, with your family. A fruitful relationship. Because true relationships are about growth and discipline and happiness and development, but all combined together, not just happiness or pleasure, you know. Let me tell you a story. In the book of the Bible, in the Genesis, after God created the heavens and the earth and the animals and everything else, He created Adam so he can rule over the earth. Also, God created Eve. Why did God create Eve? So Adam was not alone, but so she can help him to become better and to rule together the earth. Not just Adam or just Eve. Adam and Eve, both together. The devil doesn't want you to grow. Think about this. Do you really think that a bad guy, let's say a bad guy from your class, do you think he wants you to be better than him? No, of course not. So think about the devil, who is really the bad itself. Genuinely, like the truest form of evil. Do you think he wants you to grow? No. He just wants you distracted. So he may put distracting relationships, worldly pleasures, a new watch, maybe a new car, new phone, new laptop, new clothes, new trends, just so you cannot focus on what truly matters, on growth, on discipline, on consistency. Also, Eve was distracted in the Garden of Eden. She ate the forbidden fruit. She did. And they both fell off. Not just Eve was sent out from the garden. Adam and Eve. Because he ate it both as well. But, they both got distracted. So they were both sent away. Do you want this as well? Think about this. And not about the getting out of the garden. But being distracted all the time and being kicked out of life, so to speak. Do you want to be kicked out of life? Do you want to be kicked out? Do you want to be kicked out of life? Genuinely. Think about this. You can do way better. You can have really meaningful relationships with someone. And you can truly love one another. And love is not just an emotion. Love is hard work, consistency, and dedication. Continuously, again and again and again. Think about your mother for a second, or your father, or maybe both of your parents. Do you think that they, every single second, feel just true love and pure joy when they work to provide for you? No. They might feel a bit sad a bit unhappy, maybe they feel depressed a bit or feel groggy because they slept bad last night. But they still do the thing because they love you. And they love one another, like your father maybe loves your mother, or the other way around. They do it because they love one another and they love you as well. Think about this. Really. Think about this. It is the same, exactly the same for you. You can truly have meaningful relationships. You just have to work to them. You just have to work through them. You may not feel love and happiness all the time, but that doesn't mean that you have to go. Of course, there are some cases, but you know what I mean. You have to be consistent and you have to dedicate yourself to this because you're here for the long run. Because you're here for the long run. You're here for more. You're here to be better. But, okay, we talked about this. But how do you actually grow? Try to have meaningful conversations and quality time. The most two important things: quality time, meaningful conversations. Quality time, meaningful conversations. Okay, remember that. Quality time, simple. Spend time with them, just with them, focus on them. Don't be distracted, be present, be mindful. And that's it. Here, meaningful conversations. This is where you can really get deep and truly grow. When you have a conversation with your partner or your friend or whoever it is, try to get this controlled tension where you both have a part of the truth. Let's say you discuss about something, maybe a bit deeper, or maybe not that deep. You have a part of the truth, and they have a part as well. This is the bigger truth that you're trying to get to. You and maybe your partner. You have to present your truth to them. Like, hey, this is my truth. This is everything that I know. They have to do as well. I say, okay, this is what I know. And you both work together and say, okay, maybe this works or maybe this not works. And you talk through it and try to figure out the bigger truth that will get you there. You know, this is what relationships are: continuous growth together. Because why did you get in a relationship in the first place if you don't want to grow? Like, this should be the whole point. And disagreements will happen, of course, as they always will. Like, maybe you say something and your partner or your friend says the exact opposite, and you talk through it, and you say and you argue maybe a bit, but control that tension. Don't let there be a fight. Just see what is the truth and go to it. I think this will help you more. Don't have drama just for the sake of having drama. Like, there is no point. There is no point. Drop the drama, choose growth, and choose true love. You can really be better. So, try to build something real. Take care.